that's far louder than it's supposed to be. There we go. Hopefully that beat. Maybe a little bit lower. Maybe more like here. My audio seems a bit low. I guess we're gonna find that out soon enough. When I look back on this video in 40 minutes time, and I'm like, oh look, I've barely been saying anything at all. Let's yeah, let's pump all that. Let's maybe a bit down a bit, but maybe there, maybe that's good. Anyway, good morning, my wonderful little humans. How are you all doing? Are you good? Are you having fun? Has everything been, hunky-dory since we last met? Look at me, I'm here in the Dungeon Lord's library. Isn't it nice? Yeah. All kinds of books in here. Demonology. More demonology. Monster compendiums. Lots and lots of tax returns. Yeah. I was thinking the other day. Should I talk about that? Well, I was just thinking about monsters and how generally you have kind of like two kinds of monsters by and large. You have those that are created by the powerful, I suppose, which are often kind of nightmares to scare the common folk with, keep them oppressed. These tend to be minority coded in one way or another. And there's another group, because I was going to say, all monsters are minority coded in one way or another. But then they also have, on that, because I was thinking about that, because many of them are also then merged with kind of tyrant coding of some sort, which is really, that's the elite, right? They're the tyrants. So I was thinking that it's very interesting that you often get monsters that are minority coded, but then also kind of tyranny coded. And then there are also there's another smaller subsection of monsters that are really kind of the monsters created by the powerless, and those almost always have kind of like those powerful tyrannical traits to them, right? Bloodsuckers and creatures that come and steal children in the night, that are created in like small communities, often as kind of cautionary tales or personifications of those people that exert tyranny over them. I thought that was interesting. So that was what I was thinking about the other day when I was talking about something on Threads. What was I talking about? Oh, how, I wouldn't let conservatives in my dungeon. And how, really, the surface world is the world which is kind of conservative coded versus the underworld, which is far more kind of minority coded. Anyway, that's something I was thinking about the other day. But I got into a thought, hey, how would you... There's almost certainly games that do it, because it's not an original thought, right? This is like I'm sure everyone and their grandmother has had these thoughts. It's much like the idea around the fact that most superheroes are propaganda, right? As in, the Avengers are simply just police officers, and they kind of maintain the heteronormative society, right? That's what superheroes for the most part do. And wouldn't it be interesting if you had a group of superheroes or super people who didn't maintain the status quo? The things that I think about, when I'm pondering future adventures and future campaigns. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I restocked Dwarrowdeep. I don't know how much longer we'll play in Dwarrowdeep. We'll probably take these characters and play somewhere else, because I don't know how much I'm feeling Dwarrowdeep. But we'll find out. Another thing that I've been thinking about is what I'll do tomorrow. I'm feeling so annoyingly. Anyone who uses Foundry and plays Cyberpunk will know that at the moment there is no update for the Cyberpunk Foundry game system, right? So it still only works on Foundry 10, and I do not have Foundry 10 at the moment. I only have Foundry 11 installed. Now I could go for the rigmarole of setting up some kind of dual Foundry configuration, but I'm not very clever, and that sounds like an awful lot of effort. So I sat down and I bought a whole bunch of cyberpunk assets on Roll20, and I kind of it's just Roll20 is so rubbish, right? It's just so bad. You kind of sit there and you're like, as much as I've complained about Foundry every now and again, I mean, Roll20 is like, oh goodness. Especially it's just for character sheets are really naff. The navigating the assets that you've purchased is a real pain. But besides me complaining, sorry, I do it sometimes. I am, as you can tell, the British slime. Aside from that, and without the complaining, I'm also loading Tailspire. Yeah, thinking about Cyberpunk, thinking of sitting down and making some characters, or a character, and kind of, because again, much like Delta Green, feels like a system that we can easily follow one character with. So I'm thinking about doing that tomorrow, because I really want to run something Cyberpunk, and the only other option is Bubblegum Crisis, which I have. In fact, I've got it so much I can show you it. Oh yeah, I got a new computer as well, as I noted. If anyone cares, I'm sure you all care. So, where is it? No, it's down here. Get through that. So I've got Cyborg, but my problem with Cyborg is it doesn't have much cyberware in it. And for me, Cyberpunk is all about cyberware, right? So I got that bad one. That's an option, because I really like. Well, again, it's a fusion system, so it's the same system as we had from Cyberpunk through to Cyberpunk Red. This is very cool. I like it a lot. It's very old. It's quite battered, but this is a good game. I enjoyed it. Mostly because I was in love with, at any given time, all of the characters in Bubblegum Crisis. Primarily the original OVA. So that's interesting. So it's that or Cyberpunk, because I keep on thinking about I might do Cyber Generation as well. This is the problem, right? I always think about these things. Anyway, but beyond that, all that noise. I've just realised something that's weird. So I'm sure you're mostly aware. I didn't. In fact, I mentioned it a moment ago. So I've got a new computer, and I used to have the setting that meant I could hear myself talking. Whereas I don't have that right now. Also, I think I've set my monitors up. Well, my monitor and my TV up the wrong way round. So that's also a bit weird. But hey ho, we'll get on. So when we left last time, we had a bit of an issue. No, I should have updated my information actually. Tailspire is launched. Here we go. Begin fantasy stuff. Play. So let's add Tailspire to my list of applications. Add game capture. Add game capture. Yeah, just call it game capture. That's fine. Then we'll capture. No, we won't capture any full screen application. We'll capture a specific window. Yes, fine. And we will capture the Tailspire window. And here we go. Oh goodness, look at me. I'm not very clever, am I? I was there talking about Bubblegum Crisis, and I was looking at the wrong side of my studio. I was looking at the that's annoying. I was looking at the yes, that's better. I was looking at the preparation side, not the thingy side. That's very silly of me. Don't worry, no one's here, so you won't worry. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. There we go, Bubblegum Crisis. It's all cool. I like it. Particularly Priss. Priss was cool. And this, of course, is the. I'm pretty sure this is the. Yeah, this is the OVA version, not the series version. But I'm pretty sure that it has stuff, or at least it had stuff from both. But a lot of the pages fell out at some point. It's an old book. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm rambling. So cool. Let's without further ado talk about the thing. So our characters took a bit of a beating, but we're back at town, right? So we need obsidian as well. New computers, new setups. Oh, I say that I've not installed obsidian. Oh, that's a nuisance, isn't it? Chrome. And Windows is back to trying to sell me everything again because I've not removed all of the. So on my old computer, I'd set up my search so that it didn't search the internet when I searched for, like, you know, stuff on my computer. Because why would I want to search the internet when I'm looking for something on my computer? Other than to slow my computer down. Anyway. Obsidian, yes. Sharpen your thinking. Just download it. Download. Do. I also really hate, with like a burning passion, the fact that Chrome decided to move the downloads from the bottom of the screen, where I could see them downloading and I could just click on them, to up in the top right hand little corner where you can't see them. That was annoying. Do I want to open the temp directory? No, I want to go to my external directory. What do we think we called it? What do you think? Obsidian, is that what I called it? I think it is. And we go Dungeon Slime. Select. Yeah, trust author and enable plugins. Thank you very much. Good. Well, that's good. Let's just stick this to the side of the screen, shall we? Yes. And then let's add application capture. I can hardly see. No. Oh, good. That's convenient. Window capture obsidian. Okay. Ah, there we go. We even captured obsidian. Okay. We need to go like so. You go like so. Whoosh. And we need to go like so. And then we need to go like so. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Whatever. That'll do. And let me Let me hear this. So, okay, what I'm learning, because my setup's slightly different now, but what I'm learning is that I need to, if I go transition, and if I went like this, and I went like this, okay. This is fine. I think. We'll find out. What I'm going to have to do is set up some hotkeys. It'll happen. I promise. One day. Oh, that's my shorts ideas, not my playthrough of Dwarrowdeep, Yank, which is here. Now we are. We could go and find out what some of these things are, but we're already going to use the ornate hammer, the ornate dwarven hammer for Enki. But the problem with Enki is that Enki, I don't need to see this. You don't need to see that, and we don't need to see that. That, yes. What we do want to see is this. So Enki, let's first of all clear those off, and clear that off. So Enki at the moment only has chainmail. So yeah, Enki only has chainmail. Maybe it's Maybelline. Wait. So Enki only has chainmail now, so her armor class is 4. I think so. Armor class chainmail 5 on its own, so that gives her a 5 and a 4. Now, updating her weapon to the Dwarven +1, the Dwarven hammer +1, takes those to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And that's about it, really. So we did the experience points. We're still quite a way off getting anywhere. So, and it's going to take quite a while in order for us to get our supplies of plate mail. So that sucks. So with that, let's turn this back on. Not that back on. This back on. And then, yeah, I've definitely put the what's it called? My second monitor in the wrong place. It's kind of running off the wrong side, so that's irritating. It's going off the right hand side of my screen instead of the left hand side of the screen. Cool. Anyway, close this. So I did some restocking, but restocking doesn't really matter. What have we got here? Cutieface rescues Tellel. Cutieface by... Oh yes, we ordered 2 suits of plate mail on the 2nd. So we've got to wait until the 2nd of next month in order for that to be finished. Fun. Now, we also had 2 hit points. So people were down not many hit points. So 2 days worth of weight can get us... Oh, right, I think this is kind of more or less what we've got here. We got back to society. We spent 2 days sleeping. That money is now so insignificant that it's quite tiring to track it. But I suppose we do have to roll for patrons in the bar. So patron table? Not patron table, I mean yeah, the slovenly troll patrons. Sheep herders. I think the main thing that we're interested in is whether or not there are any what are they called? You know the things. Let's see if this little window is in the right place. Chrome? Not chrome camo. It is, but it's not in the right place. Okay, I'm going to have to reorganize all of this, because this is not going to help me, is it? So originally I was like, oh, I'll have my camo canvases in their own thing, but that's not going to work. So I need to put all this into here. I need to get rid of this. Yeah, whatever, ungroup. I need to move this camera up here. So where that is. Right, cool. All this reconfiguration of the universe. Like so. And I don't see the big screen. So this is going to get... I need to swap my monitors around. And I need to... I need to swap my monitors around, and I need to make this disappear. Yes. Right. Are there any... what was it? What were we looking for? We were looking for Henchman. Yeah. There is a 75% chance of there being henchmen in here each night. 78, so there aren't any henchmen in there on the first night. And the second night that we're in the inn, there are some henchmen. How many henchmen? One henchman. So we will hire that henchman. Again, for a cost of 1 gold piece a day, plus... well, we can equip them with the equipment from the other one. So, you know, that will keep them happy. What happened to the last henchman? Well, he had an accident. Oh, look at that. Okay, so wherever's... I have to do some fiddling about with some of these bits and pieces, because, as you may notice, I keep on kind of like falling out of camera distance when I go over here to work on the character sheet, but it is what it is. And this is what this is. If I could make this bigger, that would be useful. No, what I really need to do, and I'm sure I've mentioned this before, is that I really need to set up I really need to set up the thingamajig. Hotkeys, that's what I need to do. Hotkeys. I'm really concerned that my audio is just not right, but we're gonna find out soon enough. In fact, I think I might just be quiet for a moment and go check. I'm gonna check. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check, see if this audio is right. So, YouTube's. The wrong YouTube's. YouTube's. Yeah, that seems like it's okay. That seems fine. Sorry. Quiet there for a moment. I think I might have a bit of a fiddle around with it once I'm done, but not before. Not before. So, what I am going to do though, because I don't think I'm going to survive if I don't. Display settings. Let's move these screens around. Apply. So now, yes, that's more like it. I don't know why that feels more natural. It just does. Yeah. I guess it's because it's easier for me to see the left-hand side as it comes in than the right-hand side. So this is like true back to the true full-blown scuff streams again. But we're back up to 2 hench people. We've got our donkey. And I think we're gonna head into the deep, head back to the area on the what day is it? 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah, I expect it's probably going to be about. So that's 1 night, 2 nights. So we're probably going to go out on the. Oh no, that's not right. I went forward 5 days. I don't want to go forward 5 days. I do want to go backwards 5 hours though. That will set us in the correct time frame. It's raining, so that's fun. The troop sloshes and mulches their way up the road. As you would expect in this kind of situation. So what I should be doing, one of the reasons why this all seems so loud is, really, I should make that lower. Now, you won't be able to hear it, but if I put this back up to like here, and then actually probably the sound balances should hopefully, I don't know, we'll find out. We'll find out. It'll be fine. We'll discover. We'll learn it. We will learn together once again. And with that, let's get the various bits and the various pieces. So let's get you back over onto the camera for now. Yeah, cool. So we only made it kind of like half. We only made it through like 4 hours. This is one of those things that I find at the early levels. You're really just in, out, done, escape, run away. You don't want to push your luck too far because you'll end up with no armor, and that will suck. Running out of slots on this table to track monsters as well. But okay, we enter the dungeon once again. Down here. Oh no! Just fell off the side. Flew away as far as it possibly could. Now I'm back. Uh oh. That's a face and a half, isn't it? So, I don't know if I like. Just need to come over here a bit, and it might stop losing me off the side. So we re-enter the cave complex. It's noon, just after noon, and we will roll for monsters. Oh dear. Let's pick some dice. Normally going to need a couple of d8s. D4. D20, 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 20, Don't worry, when we have Sunday Dungeons and Dragons, we'll be far more organised. Oh, that's a D20. Also, any D6s would look nice. We'll have those. I think we're mostly done. Mostly done. The trick dice, it's only a D10. It pretends to be a D20 just to upset me. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Cool. Dice. What I need is that one, that one, that one. So, first, second, third. Second. So there's a bad guy lurking. It's lurking. And I was watching Bandit Keep yesterday, or was it the day before? And he was talking about an additional dice roll. But I've not seen in like OSE or BeckMe, but that could just be because I don't really read things properly. But we'll use it and we'll see how we like it. Here we go. D6 roll. What's it going to be? 2. Okay. And what's that going to be? What's that going to be? A goblin warband with fiddlesticks. Goblin war leader. Oh wait, no. So first of all, I roll for configuration 2. So 2, 2, 6. So that's 5, 6 goblins plus a leader, and the leader will be 5. Huh. That's a problem. Well, I know where they're going to be. It's the second dice, right? So, okay, so we're going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Donk. And donk. Try to reprint these as rarely as possible. Now, a really good DM would almost certainly keep all of these and then, you know, put them into a folder and be like, look at all the amazing things we did. I can't be bothered. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going through this door today. So that's the third turn. So I reckon these goblins are going to be coming through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I open the door. Now, it's supposed to 2d6 times. Oh wait, we're 11 away from here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 here. And we're here. And we've gone through there, and this is the fourth turn. Okay. Ironically, this almost feels like it might be a fight that's worth opening up Tailspire for, but we'll see. Right. Goblins have 1 wound. So we've got goblins. We've got 1 wound. AC 4. No, AC not on here. I've got to have a look in here. What goblins got? Goblins! A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 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 O. Goblin. Goblins. AC 6. Hit die, yeah, 1 wound. Damage. Weapon. 1d6. Fatco is 19. 19, 16, 13, 10. Hit dice 1. Infravision, hate the sun. Hate dwarves. Attack on sight. We've got a dwarf of it, so we're going to attack on sight. Okay. Let's just take this. Put that there. And then we've got the leader is a looks like a hit dice 1 again. I'll give it two wounds. Goblin leader. Oh, sugar. It's not a goblin leader, is it? It's a goblin shaman. This might kill the party. Goblin shaman. A megala centipede. Megala centipede. Okay, this is going to be really, really bad. That looks like that is a 3 hit dice monster. So the goblin leader is a hit dice 5, hit points 14. That's weird. Oh, I suppose because it's got the centipede? Maybe a hit dice 3. Hit dice, so its hit dice code is 5, but it's got low hit points. So 5. So we'll give it 3. I mean, it is a shaman. And we'll give this 3. 1d4. And life's going to get pretty sad pretty quick. So Command's not a spell. Protection from good, burning hands, shocking grasp, web mounted on a megala centipede. Life's going to be sad. That does 1d3 plus poison. I presume the poison will be normal like the other centipede, so it'll probably be a paralysis. So it can eat you. AC. The shaman's AC is 6. And the megalopede is 5. Because you're a 5, you're what? 5 is 15? Let me just check. 5 is 15. Easy enough. 15, 17, 12, 12, 9, 6, 17, 14, 11, 8, right? Looks about right. Looks about right to me. Okay. Cool. Well. And we've got a dwarf in the party, so they will attack. So we come around this here corner. 1, 2, 3. Do we? So as we come down this way, the question is: do we go north, or do we go south, or do we carry on? Well, we definitely we've got to do one or both of those because. There's doors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. Okay. That should come down a bit more. So it's in view of both of these at all times. Yeah, so you'd imagine people realise that 7 until 9. That's my streaming moments. That's when my wait a minute. Where did the chat indicator disappear to? That's interesting. Where did it go? View. Docs. Chat. Chat. Where is chat? Where has it gone? Chat. Where are you, chat? Where? I mean, I know there's nobody talking, but where has it gone? This is weird. Here. Huh. Well, that's mighty peculiar. Tools. Tools view. It's disappeared. Well, that's really quite perplexing, isn't it, world? I wonder if it's because I opened up the chat elsewhere. 1 second. Just go here. Go here. Come along. No. You need to go here. I hate the whole. It's able to. For goodness sakes. Honestly, YouTube's so rubbish. Just go here. Moderation helps everyone feel safe. To build a positive live chat experience for you and your viewers, choose who can participate. Set a delay between messages. Hide or put people into timeout. Manage messages held for review. Add moderators to your channel. Well, I think you're being a bit presumptuous there, YouTube. A little bit excitable, a little bit ahead of yourself. I'm definitely not going to have to rely on any of those bits and pieces anytime soon. Thank you very much. Anyway, fight. Yeah, so 5. Alright, so that is they're going to continue this way. These are going to continue this way. These guys are going to be able to see the torch. So the question then is the party going to be surprised? Oh dear. Yes, the party is going to be surprised. So, I'm going to kind of presume that the goblins are laying an ambush here. Right, so let's fire up. Let's fire up Tailspire and let's draw this. Let's draw this. Likely slaughter. You know, I'm a bit concerned. Running away is probably going to be an option here. Game capture, yes. Okay, that came up on top, that's good. So, this is the wrong screen, so let's change it to the, I think it was the wrong screen. Yeah. So let's go to the right screen. Players, atmosphere settings, yeah, no, that's not wrong. This is, let's go here. Unknown Realm number 2. Okay, so the situation here is we are coming through an arched doorway which is a bit like this one, so 2 boxes. It's not thingied, so let's build mode. Can I do this? Let's get rid of all that. Cool. And then, so if we're going, this is the it's kind of a corridor as well, right? So we're coming this way. Imagine this way, right? So we're coming down here. Can I capture all this? And then like can I just move it? No, I can copy it. I can cut it. No, let's forget that then. So what we've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, just outside of here. And there's a wall over here on this side. So we've got a wall there, and then we've got one in the wrong place. We've got 1, 2. This is actually 1, 2. This room's a bit more irritating, isn't it? So the room is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Not connected to this. Thank you very much. Let's just get rid of all this noise. And you. Thank you. And you. And you. And you. And you. Yes, go away. Okay. Problem is now it's going to overlap with this part down here. It never rains but it pours, people. It never rains but it pours. We do that. We go like this. We have to move for people. So you're over here. You're over here. You're over here. So Enki's going to be taking the rear position of the group because she, of course, only has 1 hit point. Not 1 hit. She's only got chainmail, so her life is going to suck. But we'll sort that out once we've finished putting down the bits and the pieces. Yes. Let's go back to build mode. Let's go back to here. Let's go back to here. Just get rid of all that. Right. Cool. Now, so the room is 5 by 1, 2, 3 above here. So 1, 2, 2, 3 above, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 below. So 1, below. And then get out of my way. And then that's good. Okay. So we also got 1 up here. Okay, cool. And then we've got 1 down here with so, and like so. Okay, and now we need this to be somewhere I can see the whole thing for a start. Columns would be nice. Aberration, camping, containers, crafting, fences, drinks, furniture, lights, miscellaneous interior. No. Okay. Go back to here. If we go to what building am I in? Morgoth. Has Morgoth got any? That doesn't look exactly like what I'm looking for, but 1 by 1. Are we looking at 1 by 1 boxes? We are, but they're 10 foot, so really 2 by 2. That's 2 by 1. That's 1 by 1. I want a big old 2 by 2, but the world is not providing for me today. So this, well, no, that's 1 by 1. Oh, fuck's sake. So I just have to use these, right? No, those aren't full 1 by 1s. Wow, this is annoying. This. Well, these aren't big enough. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can, No. Okay, useless. Useless. This is why I normally just don't bother. 1 by 1, 1 by 1. All this is useless. Everything here, utterly useless. Ruined Temple, also useless. Back to Morgoth then. Ready to go. Where are you hiding there? Let's use these blocks then. Okay, so this one, like so. This one, like so. The same again here. So donk, 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 donk. Donk, donk. So this one, there's one here, there's rubble here. Donk, 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 donk. Okay, let's go here. Rubble. Have we got rubble? This will have to do. It doesn't look anything like rubble, but you know. No, this is kind of useless. Rubble. Yes, no. Useless. Okay. I mean, doesn't, like, this in no way, shape or form helps with what I'm trying to do, but whatever. Welcome to the misery that is trying to deal with, you know, other people's thinking and minds. Right, there we go. That's rubble. Believe me, human. Believe me, please. Next is goblins. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Goblins. Okay. Well, goblin shaman. What we also needed is multipede. So couple there. We have couple of these. Probably another sword boy. Cool. And then the centipede. Yes. Okay. Let's turn down to this. This centipede. I'm gonna right click. GM tools. Can I make it bigger? I can. Make it 2 by 2. There we go. A megalopede. That doesn't look like a problem, does it? No, not at all. And it's being ridden by this dude. So, yeah, that way, that way. So now, if I just done this on paper, we'd be over by now. But you wouldn't get this beautiful cinematic feeling of all this. Oh, look at it! Isn't it amazing? Oh, amazing! Yeah, look at it! Look at it all! Right, this guy's over here. And this one also. Look at this way. There we go. Top bananas. We're an hour in. We're at the first fight. So, as we were saying, this lot are going to be organised into our two main fighters at the front. Thief probably out ahead a little bit. Yeah, our two main fighters out front. Enki in the back. Our two pikemen there. Kavan at the back. Right, this is kind of the order. Now, the goblins are kind of like hiding, so, you know, we've not seen them, we've been ambushed. So, and this is where I'm going to go look at this and look at the room and be like, oh, there's supposed to be 9 million things in here already. And then I'm going to cry. Donk, 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 donk. Alright, but that could come later. Okay. Is that a statue? That's a statue, so... I like these little pictures that they've got in here as well. But I can't show it to you because you're not looking at the right thing. It's okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, these pillars are giant statues. And let's just take one of these to just turn my build mode back on again for a moment. Cool. So yeah, he's got in. We've not shot him yet because, of course, you know, they're not fools. And this lot will come in. And once we're all nice and in view, the archer's probably like even further back, right? So a short bow you can fire 60 foot with and get a +1. So that's there. It's there. Sky. Oh, they're all melee people. That's fine. Okay, so the so it goes movement. So the movement goes like so. As they charge in. Now, what spells did Mister get again? Some really, really bad ones. Some kind of like party ending spells. Which I think there's no doubt he's not going to use them because he doesn't want his boys to be dead, right? So what he's probably going to do, this is going to suck. What he's probably going to do is he's probably so in fact his boys aren't going to move in yet. What is going to happen first, so on their free move, ranged attacks, so the ranged boys fire, they're within short range, so that means shoot at the shiny ones at are they? No, we've probably got their bead on the guy carrying the torch, right? So they're gonna shoot at the thief, both of them. So yeah, one of them hits the thief. Does 1d6 of damage, 3 points of damage to the thief. Thief. It's Dunya. Dunya is dead. Right. First volley of the fight, and one of them's dead. Next, the shaman in the magic turn is going to cast web. Yes, I told you it was going to be sad for the party. Real sad. Web. Web. Webbity, Webbington. Web. Now, where is Web? Who has Web? Where is Web? Probably the Druid. Does the Druid have Web? No, because the Druid is a stupid class. The Wizard has Web. Second level spell. And the Magic User has Web. The only class to be if you could be bothered. It's a good class if you know that you're actually going to play it for a long time. It's a rubbish class if you're only going to get to like level 3. Web. This is a wrong class. What are you? Visitations. Shades, triggered illusions. Right, it must be the illusionist. Here we go. Second level, magic user. Web. Range, 10 foot. Oh. Okay, so actually, sorry, I wasn't aware of that. So during his moving turn, he's going to ride on his giant centipede into melee range for this dude. Going 10 foot, so okay. Bypassing no, that's Wizard's Lock. Web, right. Duration 48 turns. Web conjures a many-layered mass of strong, sticky webs, blocking a 10-foot cubed area. Creatures caught within the web become entangled among gluey fibers. Entangled creatures can't move but can break free depending on their strength. Flammable. The strands of the web are flammable and can be destroyed by fire in 2 rounds. All creatures caught within the flaming webs suffer 1d6 points of damage. Breaking free depends on strength. So what they're gonna do? 10 foot, right? Web may not be as problematic for them as I was imagining it might be. Though it's still 2d4s, 2d4 worth of turns that they'd be stuck. Because I'd always imagined it to be like a pew done, right? Whereas actually it's like a whole lot of webs, a whole lot of web. So yeah, a whole lot of web. If I could, so maybe instead. I was going to cast web, but now that I've read web. Also, so normally that would have counted as the wizard moving, but because the magic user is on the back of the megapede, it doesn't count because he's not moved. The megapede is moved. What were his other spells? He had burning hands, right, and shocking grasp. I think burning hands is probably the most apt spell to use. Let's just go back and have a quick check of that. So this is why you need to read your spells. Burning Hands. I think that's okay. Where is Burning Hands again? Silly spells. Why don't you have good spells? But Burning Hands. Burning Hands. Burning Hands. Burning Hands. Oh, right, okay. The problem here, of course, from the looks of it, now I've just thought about it, again, Burning Hands, I think, is another spell that doesn't exist. because burning hand, no. Burning hand, no. Okay. But if memory serves me correctly, it's something like a 10-foot cone and d6 damage. Would make sense. How about... No, we're going to go with our first plan. So... Oops. They are going to cast... web. Right? Here. Rendering this lot entirely immobile for a number of turns. So they are unable to do any attacks. What it doesn't note in here is whether or not they can be attacked, because the problem is, well, I guess, you know, they've got pokey. I think that it's probably perfectly fair that they can be attacked. This is gonna suck. Gonna suck a lot. That's what I'm gonna tell you. So this 4x4 block is now fully entangled, right? And this dude is like ha 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 ha, and the megapede is going to try and eat. Who are you? This is Nina. So the megapede is going to try and eat Nina in the melee turn. Good luck. The megapede doesn't eat Nina. Now, Nina is stuck in here for 4 turns. Okay, so we need a track for Nina. So Nina is 4 turns. Oh, this is going to be difficult to keep. Oh, how about we keep track of it here? That'd be clever. Nina, 4 turns. And of course, they've all... Oh, because they've... When you see a comrade die, that's 100 experience points for everybody. But also, I'm going to count that as giving everybody a luck point. Because, you know, it's pretty bad luck to see your matey boy get an arrow through the eye. So, Nina is stuck for 4 turns. 4, 5. Stuck for 5 turns is Euphrasia. Stuck for 3 plus 5 turns. We'll say that's for both of the henchmen are stuck for 5 turns. This is bad, right? This is a discernedly bad situation. So they can't attack because they're all webbed up. And the next turn comes around. Matey Boy has the most useless spells that have ever been useless in the entire history of useless spells, and we've not managed to find any poxy. We've not managed to find anything, any magic materials. I think this party's going to lose a lot of its members now. Okay, next round. So they can't do anything. Roll for initiative. 1, 3. So the party gets to go first. So they all reduce their counters by 1. 3, 4, 4. Okay, so that's that. Melee movement. Well, they're going to come in and start poking with the arrows. As they're going to come in and start poking with their spears, right? And this one's going to keep on plinking Euphrasia, right? And this one's going to keep on plinking Euphrasia. So that's movement. Ranged attacks. 2 on Euphrasia. 20, that's a hit. D6. 6 points of damage off Euphrasia. That would kill her, so she's going to use her luck point to see if she can reduce that. So she does. She reduces that down to 4, so she's got 1 hit point left. It's not going well. See, again, I've mentioned this before. People go, oh wow, it's the inherent deadliness of the system, and I'm like, no, it's that my bad guys love 20s. Right? They are bish bash bosh banging out those 20s. This party's gonna die. Okay, there's going to be like vengeance between these survivors and these bad dudes, that's for sure. So that's for ranged. Magic. Shocking Grasp. Is Shocking a Grasp? I don't think Shocking Grasp is in here either, but we'll have a look. If not, I'll just swap out some of their first level spells. Shocking Grasp. Shocking Grasp. No. Okay, what's a level 1 damaging spell? Magic Missile? Magic Missile. Level 2? Level 2. Oh, level 1. Level 3. We've got 1 level 3 spell, so... Does it matter? What spell did Matey Boy? What spell did they have? I'm pretty sure they didn't have anything useful. What spells did you boys have? Did I write it down on here? I hope I did. World Journal, people, parties, pictures, monsters. No, I'm pretty sure it's like read languages was one of them, and the other one was like another rubbish spell. Nothing good. It was nothing good. So, okay, well, I guess, yeah. I mean, I think Magic Missile probably sounds like a spell that you might have. And if we look at it, right, maybe he will Magic Missile. Magic Missile for Wizard. So that's D6. Or is it D4 for Magic Missile? Magic Missile, 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 Magic Missile. So these guys are like, oh, this is good. This is great. We're going to get these humans. We've got lunch for days. A Magic Missile. Here we go. Magic Missile is 1d6 plus 1. The wizard's dead. Well, the wizard does have a thingy point, so the wizard takes 6 points of damage. So the wizard Uwyn will cast their use their thing. So that's 5. Unfortunately, that's still 1 point of damage. So Uwyn is dead. Dead. So that's the magic spell from the 5 hit dice shaman. Melee, right? Because these folks can't do nothing. So this on the oh, for goodness sakes, 4. I was on 3 and 4. 3 and 4. 4. So 1 on the 1 on this chap. Right, I'll roll that one first. 18. That's a wound. So henchman number 1 wounded. Henchman number 2 is probably gonna get attacked by the dude. 15. That's a hit. So henchman number 2 takes a hit and needs to make a saving throw. He doesn't make a saving throw, so he's also paralysed. Not going well for him. So this guy's paralysed as well. These two are going to hit Nina. Nina's armour class is 2. Well, it's 3 because you can't use a shield. So that's a miss. Okay, next round. So this is down to a 2. That's down to a 3. That's down to a 3. So still in a bit of a bind here. Bit of a bind, pretty big bind as far as binds go. For some reason, on occasion, my Logitech mouse just like stops behaving. So quality hardware as always. I used to have that problem before in the olden days, but anyway, let's get on with killing this party. So they don't have anything. I mean, we've got no. Well, Kavan, but he's shooting through this 10-foot by 10-foot cube of web. So Kavan can't do anything. They can't set fire to it to try and get out because they take 1d6 worth of damage each. So problems are being had. So this mouse needs to go away because it's not helping me. This one needs to be less tangled up. Okay, so wait a minute, that's a very cat-like goblin, isn't it? So this guy yeah, anyway, next turn. Who goes first? Who goes second? Doesn't matter. They go first. So I think we're perfectly happy with our situation as it is. So ranged attackers. Ranged attackers are going to shoot at Euphrasia. They're both going to miss. The laser-eyed archer that has been shooting them all in the face previously is now just losing their oh, he needs a little 1 second. I just need to go and deliver something to the housemate. So, mission complete. Where am I? What am I doing? Oh yes, I remember. I was bringing this poor unfortunate party to an end. That's what I was doing. So the Rangers missed. These folks are back here panicking. watching their comrades get slowly but surely eaten alive. The melee, right? So this one is going to attack this henchman again. Misses. This multipede is going to attack this henchman again. 11. I think that probably hits. Level 3 and 11. Hits armor class 6. No, I think he's okay. Yes, he's okay for now. These two are going to hit Nina. 16 hits, I think. Does it? Armor class 3. 16. Armor class 3. 16 hits. Yeah. So she takes D6 damage. 5 off of Nina. So she's going to spend her 1 luck point. Try not to die. Okay, so she's down to 3 hit points. Uh-oh. And that's a wrap for that turn. Next turn, these all go down by 1, so Nina could get out this turn. Euphrasia is down to 2, and the not paralysed henchman is down to 2. Roll. Beasties go first, which is, you know, fine. 2 shoot Euphrasia. They both hit. Euphrasia is dead. Sucks to be her. Not going well. Not going well at all. So she's just hung in the web, just like arrows stuck out of her, like a pin cushion. This kind of gaunt look on her face as blood trickles out of her mouth. Next is the melee on this guy, this henchman. 11, that misses. Okay, the multipede versus this henchman in the back, that hits, so this one is dead. It's another 50 gold pieces gone. Dead. He doesn't even make a noise as it starts to kind of crunch through his helmet, kind of his head just topples off, and it starts to delight in the feast. And this wizard is cackling manically. So these two against Nina. One of them hits. 6 points of damage. Nina is not getting free. She screams in agony as they poke her repeatedly with spears. She's kind of as kind of finally kind of stops resisting as they laugh manically. And I think with that, Enki and Kavan are fleeing. Right, there's nothing they can do. They're out of here. They're done. They've watched. They listened in horror as this last. These guys kind of scramble over these bricks. So they are going to flee, whilst these goblins finish this lot off. So the next round. So he's got 1 turn until he's free. Actually, no, they're going to stay. Because, you know, if it gets free, then the 3 of them can flee, right? So these 2 are going to try to kill him. If they don't, Okay. He can't shoot at... I'd say that he probably can. He misses as well. So, okay, so that's... That guy is free now. So who gets to move first? Well, we're withdrawing regardless, right? So he's managed to pull himself out of there. And now this area is still blocked, right? So these guys are legging it, right? And in a fit of fury, these folks go and get Dunya's still smouldering torch and set light to this. But if we go back to here, this has gone poorly. So we know this is the only random encounter this side, but let's change our view to here. Here, yes. So that party's stuck here. The party itself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because we're running, we don't need to. We kind of go. I think the fleeing is 3 times as far. So we go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I think, well, we go through here first of all. Close this door. And then hammer this sealed with an iron spike, and then continue to flee out of the building. And flee all the way home, I expect. And that is that for most of that party. that didn't go well, but we do have a, you know, we've got this kind of bane against bane against the goblin shaman. So there you go. That's a thing. That's how it all falls apart in a very small amount of time, I feel. So that was one fight, and it all just fell apart because we had a shaman with them. So that was fun. That was exciting. You know, they managed to get back, and the henchman is kind of alive. I think that henchman will probably turn into a character and get a name and everything. But the rest of them are finished. So that's a thing. Okay. Let's wrap that up. Well, as noted, I was thinking about moving on from Dwarrowdeep, and I think that kind of seals the deal, doesn't it? Not a TPK, not a total party wipe, but a fair chunk of it. I mean, they kind of mowed down poor Dunya immediately, arrow to the eye, and kind of plinked Euphrasia down, kind of arrows through the eye, through the neck slot, hands all covered with arrows, and they kind of stabbed Nina down with the spears, and and one of the henchmen getting eaten alive by the giant centipede, megalopede. So that's pretty cool. And 3 traumatized adventurers. But they do get for that absolute butchering. They get 1, 2, 3, 400 experience points each, plus I think 500 experience points each, right? But of course, because we're talking about Enki and Kavan, who are both 4,000 XP for 11 people, it doesn't matter. So they're not leveling up anytime soon. So, yeah, they're going to form the basis of a new party at some point in the future. Anyway. That's that, eh? That's that. So, other news. So I should probably note down in here. Should probably note down in here. Add new note. Oh, and I forgot to put the Poxy. Well, the Mule made it out. The Cutieface party is devastated. Information. Dunya. The party is ambushed by a goblin warband led by a powerful shaman. A powerful goblin shaman. Who inwebs them. Webs them. And then proceeds to murder most of the party. While they are oh, I'll give you a view of this, eh? That. Here's something else I have to do. I have to stop this poxy keyboard from making stupid strobing colours across it because it's irritating. Party while they're powerful goblin shaman who inwebs them and then proceeds to murder most of the party while they're unable to move. Euphrasia is turned into a pin cushion with arrows. The henchman Norman is eaten alive by a megalopede. Dunya was shot in the eye by an arrow and died. Oh well, actually, I forgot to roll the d6 of death for them all. But either way, they all end up stuck. But let's see what situation they are actually in when we were forced to flee. This is actually quite funny. Death dice. So Dunya, 3. Character is in a coma for 6 days. At least. Okay, so they were in a... So we should narrow it down. Because, you know, you never know. Coma, 6 days. Coma, 6 days. Probably eaten alive. Next one was I don't think she was knocked out. Euphrasia knocked out. That was like, oh no, this one could have been knocked out. If that's the case, if they're just knocked out by the bolt, we'd probably pull no. No, they got left behind. Kavan is alive. Nina, 4. Unconscious, 1d6 hours. Well, that's unfortunate, eh? Euphrasia was 3. Coma, 6 days. Of course, the thing is, if you're just stuck in a coma, you're going to die anyway in a sitting coma. 6 days. But they are all, you know, they're technically possibly alive to come back as very sad people. But no, I think after they, you know, afterwards they're all. I mean, the ones in comas aren't going to be taken care of, so they're going to be like serious wounds. So yeah, sucks to be them. Next, Dunya shot in the eye by an arrow and died. Yeah, who else died? Dunya, Nina. Nina was skewered by many spear jabs. All were sad. And Uwyn was hit by a magic missile. Save now. There we go. So yeah, tomorrow, Cyberpunk, maybe, possibly, or make it, or the other game. I'll think about that over the next few hours. But yeah, sad times for the party. Anyway, that'll wrap us up for the day. Have all the fun, human beings. Have all of the fun for all of the time. Sorry it's all a bit scuffed, but you know, new computer, new setup, new madness. So cool. Thank you everybody. Have a good time. Bye.